Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick it away and start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Salter. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. First play taken, a deep shot.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. To the air, it's Moore. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the quick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Scanning the field, it's Salter. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks free. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They keep him guessing with a run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Ah, here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front, of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Back to pass. It's Salter. Moves left out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Looking for a gap. It's Welch. 1st down and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Atkins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Salter. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and 10 play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. The ball is picked off.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's low. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Salter. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they're able to get him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, and roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to the end zone. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Here we go, set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. After a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be brought down as time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it with room to run. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the 1st half. You come out to start the 2nd half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back to throw. It's Salter. Looking to scramble. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He's going to pull it down and run. Past the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass rush closing in. Heave the ball deep down that right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw yet again. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in cross territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a fly out of the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Grab behind the line, it's Miller. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver's able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here we go, sack.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Salter. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He can go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
shotgun starts with a short field.
Charcoal.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He shreds the tackle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Buffaloes are in the red zone.
Music now. Music now. Set ready.
Back to throw. It's Salter. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receive.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Dropping back. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Scanning the field, it's Salter. Looking deep downfield to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Extending the play now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains, and who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Now, 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. To throw, it's Salter. Pass caught, can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Here we go, 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PHC is good. They still trail them. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The running back here on a direct snap. Running with purpose. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Leaning on the run game here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Caught behind the line. It's low. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass. It's Salter. This time a completion. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.